boys in the chat, it's time to figure out whether or not the villagers in Minecraft are Jewish. Fuck me, man. I can't believe this is a real thing. Actually, I saw this before. Let me see if I can pull this tweet up. I got it. So I saw this crop up before the game theory got tied into this whole thing. But this tweet was kind of, being talked about in some circles that I follow on the internet. So this tweet right here says, given the fact that Notch is quite literally a Nazi, should we talk about the villagers' appearance? So I see this and I'm like, oh no, you're not gonna go there.
Look at the bio, by the way. Look at the bio.
Chloe.
16, non-binary trans lesbian. She/her.
Oh, I got the pronouns.
Private account.
And profile picture. I swear, all it's missing is Kami. All it's missing is Kami. That's literally the only thing in the stereotype we're missing here. Anyway, they write. She writes. Sorry, I defaulted to the. I thought I was defaulting to the pronouns that would be safe to use. Oops. Fuck me, man. I can't win. No, I can't win. All right. Been thinking about this for a while. I mean, big noses, monobrows, heavily involved with money. I may be way off here, but the similarities seem a bit uncomfortable to me. Now, obviously,
whenever I play Minecraft and go up to the villagers, I do feel a bit uncomfortable due to their Jewishness.
Yeah, obviously, she's implying they're Jewish. If you couldn't get the joke here.
Yep.
Well, not the joke. She actually is trying to make an argument here that this is Notch being anti-Semitic by making characters in the game that mock Jewish people apparently. And now she says, I've refrained from talking about this until now, since I'm not Jewish and I don't want to step out of my lane, but I haven't seen anyone really mention this. I'm not sure, especially given my knowledge in anti-Semitism is admittedly lacking, but I felt it was worth bringing up. Now, I got a question. This is literally the first thing I thought when I saw this tweet. Isn't it more anti-Semitic to compare Minecraft villagers to Jewish people than if it was obvious that Notch was some sort of it's not Notch isn't making fucking characters in the game mocking Jewish people, but the fact that you make that connection, isn't that the anti-Semitic part? Isn't that pretty question? Yeah. Villagers? Well, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, right? So actually, I'm stepping a bit out of line here, but I saw someone make a joke. Actually, they made a better argument for a different character in the game that might have some cultural ties. But I'm getting a little out of line here. So Bedhead Bernie made an interesting tweet when he was talking about this. By the way, he's the guy who did the Pro Jared video, kind of proving that he wasn't a cheater. Anyway, this is Bedhead Bernie. Sometime in the last few months, the game theorists unlisted Gaijin Goombah's terrible response, speculating that the villagers from Minecraft were Jewish. Laughed my fucking ass. Now I saw this and I was like, no. There's no way this is real. This can't be real.
This is how I found the video too.
So you can see it's unlisted here. I saw this right and I was like, oh my god, this can't be real. So Bernie continues to write, here's the link if you want to watch it. It's the definition of working back from a conclusion. His reasoning past their appearance is that they wear colored clothing, have churches that look nothing alike, and other insightful stuff. And includes a link here in believe you me, we're going to watch this. We're going to watch this right now. Pugged it through 2 in the super chat. Minecraft is set during World War II. That's why they disappear. Oh,
oh my god.
Look. Maybe there's an argument to be made with this one, all right? No, of course, Bedhead Bernie got insta-blocked by Gaijin Goombah. Oddly enough, so did I. Now, my comment right here, all I said was, laughing my fucking ass off, is this real? Now,
no.
I was
what's interesting is I have a tweet mocking Gaijin Goombah that has 6K likes, and I'm not blocked.
Why did I get
not blocked?
I was asking a question. I could have been there supporting the boy, man. I could have been the biggest Gaijin Goombah fan in the world, just trying to make sure that he wasn't spreading some sort of lies. Why was I blocked? Unless I was blocked before, but I really don't think I was, because I remember Wait, I might have been blocked before, because I think I laughed at this guy a long time ago. Okay, I'm starting to remember something. We'll pull that up too.
Yeah, you might be blocked before.
Yeah, I might have gotten blocked before because this is such an odd thing to block me for. Suddenly, I'm remembering all the times I was a dick to this. No, but yeah, we got to take a look at this. Minecraft villagers, the Jewish origins.
I'm excited.
It shows such a cultural difference of 2016, right? Because this video was made on the Game Theorist well, not at the time, but multi-million sub channel.
Yeah, I think it might have been near 10 million at that point. I can
Nobody
double-check.
batted an eye to this. And I don't think they should. Look, here's the thing, right? Is it funny? Of course. Do I have a problem with it? No. I don't really think it's that bad. I don't think it's hateful or anything. It's just incredibly fucking hilarious, given the times we're living in now. Where a video like this, 1 million views, nobody questions this, nobody bats an eye. But now, in the time zone that we're living in, now this is, you know, such an issue. It's just fucking hilarious, man. And I love, like, the shame he has for it, too. We'll get into that, too. Let me just go ahead and share my screen.
Game Theorist around that time, when was this uploaded? Like, what specifically? What date? Do you have it up?
I'm pasting the video in right now. September 10th. Yeah.
Okay, around that time they had almost 7 million subscribers.
Oh my god.
Just under 7 million. They had like 6 million, like 900K. 6.9
I would have thought, I would have thought they had something like 1 mil or something. Jesus Christ. So 7 mil.
Yeah, they're still really big. Yeah, they've doubled since.
And it got a lot of likes too. 33K, only 5K downvotes. I mean, that's not that bad, you know?
Yeah, I get. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think everyone became like super like political and stuff after Trump got into office, and this is pre-Trump. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Although he was being, you know.
Hey, get those likes up. Speaking of those ratings, get those likes up. Get those likes up.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta fucking chill out, dude.
RFC 2020.
Jesus Christ, it was loud.
Hey everyone, Gaijin.
Culture Shock. That's the name of his show. Oh
I wonder why they canceled the series on the channel.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not sustainable. I just think it's not sustainable to have a series like this consistently running. Like, it's good for like a couple one-off videos where it's really applicable, but to try and find cultural references in like a bunch of video games and make like hundreds of videos on it, I don't really think it's sustainable. Meanwhile, game theory, you can make theories on anything, right?
It's very, very problematic. We shut it down.
Goombah here. After too long.
All right, if his character still doesn't have the folding the arms, like, still, I'm gonna have to leave a dislike.
Years and hundreds of requests, I finally actually found something worthy of cultural dissection in Minecraft. Nope.
Wait, was it really worthy? Seemed like a stretch to make this video, to be honest.
Getting warmer. There you go. Believe it or not, the villagers of Minecraft.
I love the music. It's like super like happy, like carefree. Oh, it's Undertale?
Jews in Minecraft.
Oh my god.
There you go. Believe it or not, the villagers of Minecraft hold some of the greatest references to Jewish culture I have ever seen in a game. Okay.
Oh my god.
I clipped that specific moment and put it on my Twitter, and it got
like 7,000 likes.
And like 1,000 retweets.
Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake.
It's my biggest tweet, and it's so fucking funny, dude.
Yes, I know, there is a stereotype that Jews have big noses, but before you start writing your hate
what the fuck am I looking at? Oh my god!
They even knew, dude.
They drew it in, dude! Holy shit!
Understand that my evidence has nothing to do with that or any other stereotype.
Alright. Calm down. We got no stereotypes.
In fact, a lot of what I want to talk about comes from more broad ancient Hebrew culture back in the BCE times. Like,
now understand, this is like a massive leap. We're talking about a game about building, basically the modern day equivalent to Legos, being tied to the Jewish undertones. So, bit of a leap already.
His reasoning is pretty, it's a stretch. It's a extreme stretch. As most of you can probably guess.
Like, they're close. Yes, really. Minecraft villagers wear long robes reaching about ankle length with another long garment underneath that, tucking their hands to their massive sleeves, and while they do have some impressive eyebrows, it doesn't look like they have any hair. Also, there's no sexual
Jew!
Also, I like how he uses the default Premiere text for his arrow. He just puts a dash and then a sign. It's one of the default fonts in Premiere. It's like one of the things you use when you're first trying out Premiere and you're like, oh, this looks cool. But like everyone recognizes it as that, so you never use it.
Dimorphism between men and women villagers. Everyone just
funny
pretty
how
much looks the same.
2016 was.
But what if I told you this reflects ancient Hebrew dress? Hebrew folk from back in the day had a fairly homogenized but very particular way of wearing clothes. See, modesty was and still is a pretty big deal, to the point that even mid-calf tunic underwear was considered naked. Therefore, Hebrew garments were long and layered, starting with the above-mentioned undergarments, a large volume sleeve tunic that went down to the ankles, all held together by a belt, and then finally a mantle or cloak that acted as a sort of top coat. Seems kind of familiar, right?
It doesn't actually look that familiar, to be honest. Like, it's just a robe, right?
It's like literally just a robe.
Compare them. Like, it doesn't, like...
Well, they've got like the little like sleeve thing and it goes over the top. The villagers don't got that.
Yeah, and if they were trying to make it like 1-to-1, wouldn't the villagers wear like the head garment as well?
Yeah. I love his character still where he's like, see?
See, guys?
His voice is perfect too. Oh
it's
God.
better than when he was a Goombah and he had that like high pitched up voice in editing. You remember that?
Did he edit that? Oh, he did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he did edit. Yeah, it was on purpose.
I saw like one of his videos. I think it was on like the Majora's Mask video he did, where his voice is really high pitched, and I was like, Jesus, his balls fucking like drop like halfway across the earth? Like, what the fuck happened?
No, it was on purpose.
Oh, that was for a character.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But the similarities go even deeper.
I wonder why he changed it.
How Minecraft villagers look.
Work.
Hey guys, look at how these Jewy people look. Jews wear robes, so do the villagers. 100% boys, we got them.
Like
yeah, dude. Nobody else wears robes, by the way.
But, yeah.
No hair and are pretty much identical. Well, I believe that's an association with Hebrew dress as well. See, while there were some
maybe they just didn't want to make multiple models. Maybe it's a simplistic game.
I remember Game Theory being... Dude, I remember like Game Theory, like they would always do like these really like questionable videos where you look at the title and you're just like, all right, there's literally no correlation. Come on now, Matt. But then you like watch the video. At least this was in the old days. I think they've reduced in quality now. But in the old days, you'd watch their videos and you'd be like, okay, I can kind of see, yeah, that kind of makes a lot of sense. I didn't think of it like that. Like they make you think. This is not doing that for me. I got to be honest with you. There's the correlations are not strong here.
Dress
Jews have no hair since when? Didn't you know?
Laws as men did. Long, multi-layered robes that were ankle length. And not only that, but both men and women traditionally had head coverings hiding their hair for modesty purposes. This may very well explain not only the homogenized look of the villagers, but the lack of hair may be a sort of symbolism for these headdresses.
Oh my God!
Image of the whole fucking video, dude.
Oh,
it's like the villagers staring at you with their Jewish hats. They're like, "Yeah, we're Jews. What's up?"
Oh, this looks so bad. This looks so bad out of context.
Yeah, dude,
this literally
it's so
looks
perfect for
awful.
a screenshot. I love
I mean, I used that for the thumbnail for tonight's show, so yeah, I benefited from this one. This looks horrible. Oh my God.
After all, when everyone covers their heads and wears super long, multi-layered robes, it's easy for
Broski in the chat, I wore a robe once. Am I a Jew? Apparently so.
everyone to look the same.
All right, let's go
Look
back.
of the villagers, but the lack of hair may be a sort of symbolism for these headdresses. After all, when everyone covers their heads and wears super long, multi-layered robes, it's easy for everyone to look the same. And for modesty reasons, that was kind of the point.
What? So they wear the same clothes. So Jews look the same. So because the Minecraft villagers, there's only one model of villager, and because every Jew looks the same, correlation? This actually sounds pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Wait
Also,
a minute. Hey.
There's new models of villagers now in updated Minecraft. So did they update Minecraft to like make them less Jewish?
They watched this video like, whoa, dude, what are you jumped into some conclusions there?
Are they ruining their own reference to Jews? Because apparently this is a intentional reference to Jews. They're ruining it with the update, dude.
Yeah, they were like,
nerfing
whoa,
the Jews,
what are you talking about? We're not making Jews in Minecraft. Oh, I gotta change this real quick.
Villager architecture also shares a lot of similarities when it comes to Hebrew culture. I mean, first of all, some of the square homes in the desert village biomes remind me a whole lot of lower city housings in
Okay, Jews have square houses. Minecraft has cubes. See, dude? Correlation. Maybe they're square because the whole game is made out of fucking cubes. I don't know.
ancient Jerusalem.
Maybe that's why.
Doesn't like every village in the Middle East look? Where the fuck's the picture? I can't find it.
Yeah, like you can make the same argument
Like,
for Muslims, probably.
You could
or,
like doesn't like all like the Pueblo huts in like Arizona or something look like this? Like I don't think this is relegated to just Jews.
Yeah, I don't think square houses is a religious thing. I just think it's a human thing where we made houses out of squares because that's how you made houses back in the day.
They wear robes and they make houses out of cubes, just like the Jews.
They wear clothes and they build buildings. They must be Jews.
Jerusalem. But check out the desert temple. People are saying that it's supposed to.
He's going to these reaches, by the way, because he doesn't like. There's like so many like stereotypes you can make the connections to, but he doesn't want to do that to sound racist. But in the process, he just ends up resorting to only reaches that still kind of sound racist in a way, you know? It's like just go for the stereotypes, dude. It's easier. Just be like, okay, the villagers in the game, their only purpose is for you to give them shekels, just like the Jews. All right, so correlation. There's my game theory. But obviously that wouldn't have. That wouldn't have gone well. Get those likes up.
To be a pyramid, but I kid you not, it looks far less like a pyramid and far more like a synagogue.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It kind of looks like a cross between them. It kind of just looks like its own thing based off buildings. It looks like its own thing. It just
the synagogue and the thing does not look.
The only correlation is that there's two towers. A bunch of architecture has two towers. That's not exclusive to Jews. It's not like I see two towers on a building. I'm like, yeah, the Jews did that. Like what?
More specifically, synagogues of the Moorish revival style. I mean, look at the comparison. Two pointed towers on the left and the right, and the doming large main building.
Like a lot of buildings.
Like all the connections he's making apply, like even like at the start where he's like, you know, oh, the Jews wore these robes. Like I'm pretty sure didn't like shepherds in the Middle East or something also like wear similar garments or whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, granted, I'm not an expert in history right here, but I feel like it's not necessarily just Jewish.
Broski says, but guys, he used arrows. Oh, true. So you look right there. Look, Augie's pointing at them.
Just in case you couldn't
pointing
tell.
At it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building behind. I know there are other styles of synagogues that are more roof pointed and tall, but so are the villager churches and the other Minecraft.
Wait.
Go back. They didn't look the same at all. What?
Okay. Oh my god.
This is a tall building. With a triangle roof.
That are more roof pointed and
That's
tall.
That's actually wide.
So the villager church.
And then this is thin and tall.
What the fuck is the connection?
What?
There's
no connection, man.
Is in the other Minecraft biomes. Comparing the front of the Minecraft church with a more modern style synagogue like the.
What? Wait, because there's a window and a door.
It has a door and a window. Couldn't you tell?
Yeah, see, it has a door and a window and it's tall, dude.
What does that sign say?
Dude, that.
Hey, little boy cathedral? What the. Wait, am I reading that wrong? It says, hey, little boy cathedral. I gotta be reading that wrong. What the fuck? Dude.
I don't know.
Did they... What? Oh my... What the fuck am I reading?
Eldridge Street Synagogue in New York, built in 1887. They're both very tall, broadly point on the roof, and possess a centralized window.
Oh,
this massive window and the 2-block, you know, glass stained wall there.
And if you think that was
I
the
would
clincher,
love to talk to Gaijin Goombah about his thought process when creating.
You know what's
this
funny?
video. It just doesn't make sense.
You know what's funny about this whole thing, right? So I'm going to be going to. There's a retro convention that's by my house every. It's like 30 minutes away from my house. It happens like every September at the end of the month. Gaijin Goombah is going to be there this year. So, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Dude, do a little interview, dude. Culture shock interview.
Yeah, we gotta get a culture shock interview. I'm gonna. Okay, me and Ben are gonna show up. We're gonna sabotage the Gaijin Goombah booth. We gotta ask him respectfully.
Don't be a
of course.
dick, though. Do it respectfully, so he'll actually answer.
I gotta ask him about that.
Don't be. Don't walk up to him and be like, "Hey, so why do you call the fucking villagers Jews?" You fucking prick.
What if I dressed up? What if I dressed up as like a Jew or like a really stereotypical Jew?
Jewish.
And I show up, and I there's no reason for me to be dressed the way that I am, but I dress that way anyway. And I walk up to him, and I'm like, "Hey."
You wear a robe.
Yeah. I
You
work
shave
on
your
my
head. You get a longer nose.
Oh, and I walk up to him, and I work in like my Jewish accent, obviously, because my accents suck. And I like start like screaming at him about this video while Ben's filming it, of course. Dude,
That'd be retarded.
I think I got a winning. I think I got a winning video here, cooked up.
Sure, prepare to be surprised, because the greatest thing linking Minecraft villagers to Jewish culture are the golems. Yes,
What the fuck?
golems are in fact of Jewish origin. But
Oh, stop doing that!
Jew Golem.
Stop! It looks so bad.
It's like the Jew hats on.
unlike the iron golems of Minecraft, Jewish golems are clay, unfinished living beings and in most scenarios resemble a man. The most famous golem story I could find involved Rabbi Lowe of Prague in the late 16th century, who created a golem to defend the Prague ghetto from anti-Semitic attacks and riots. Rabbi Lowe pieced together the golem with clay from the banks of the Vltava River and
Does that
brought it
mean
to
when
life
PewDiePie plays Minecraft, the golems go after him because he's anti-Semitic?
Got
using
him.
an incantation involving writing one of the names of God and placing the writing, called a Shem, in the mouth or forehead of the golem. Considering the villagers create golems for protection against zombie riots, the parallels here are pretty obvious. But if provoked, Minecraft golems will actually turn on you, and so too
Wait,
did the
Minecraft zombies are Nazis?
Wait a minute. Wait,
Dude.
what are the zombie villagers then?
Oh, they're oh no.
golem in the tail with
I'm
Rabbi
not gonna
Lowe.
say anything.
In most versions of the story, the creature eventually goes on a rampage against anyone in its way, until the
Traitors,
rabbi was
I
able
guess,
to
huh?
pull the Shem from the golem's body, immobilizing it. Whether it was due to being used on the Sabbath or developing human feelings, in the end, the golem pretty much went berserk. As with any theory, the Jewish connections to Minecraft's villagers may very well be coincidental, but I think there's more to the villagers and their community than meets the eye. After all, I think even the color of the villagers' robes may have some symbolic connection to Hebrew
Oh my god.
culture. But let me know what you guys think of these findings in the comments section, and thanks for watching, everyone. And a big thanks
Dude,
to Loot Crate for
Check out the top comment. Check out the top comment on the video.
I always light their villagers on fire. Can't have them spreading Syrian communism.
Oh
Wait,
no, I didn't
whoa.
mean that one. Wait, I didn't mean that one. The top comment was the one
What?
below it. When I looked, the top comment was the one below it, but they sell pork. That was the top
God
comment.
damn it, Boblax. I disavow.
No,
Villagers.
like, how can the villagers be Jews if they sell pork?
Oy vey goyim. And now Auschwitz is more his. Oh, all the comments are so crusty, dude. Bruh. Does that make the zombies Nazis? Dude, they're onto it. Oy vey, how embarrassing. Oh my god. Villagers holding all our emeralds in a secret vault. Jeez, base comment section, boys. Fucking hell.